They said Nostradamus saw everything. Wars, kings, fires, floods. But what few ever mention is that in his cryptic verses hidden between the storms and empires, he whispered about a sign in the stars that would one day awaken in quiet power. That sign was Scorpio. He wrote of a cycle of shadows and light, of a creature rising from water and flame holding both poison and medicine in its heart. And here you are, centuries later, living in that prophecy. The very alignment he described has arrived again in our sky. The month he called the Wheel of Miracles is unfolding, and Scorpio, the energy he linked to rebirth and divine revelation, stands at the center. This is not about luck that falls from nowhere. It is about alignment that you have earned. Every delay, every heartbreak, every silence that left you questioning your worth has been part of a cosmic rhythm preparing you for abundance. The universe was never punishing you. It was sculpting your strength so you could hold what's coming. Nostradamus foresaw a time when what was once buried would rise again, when truth would walk unmasked, and when those born under Scorpio's influence would carry light into chaos. You may not have realized it, but you've been living the buildup of this prophecy. Every sudden ending, every forced letting go was a piece of the pattern. The reason your spirit has felt both restless and ready is because your soul recognizes this frequency. It remembers the promise. He spoke of a silent month that carries gold under its storm, and that is precisely what this energy feels like. Calm, wrapped around destiny, the soft moment before thunder turns to light. The portal you feel opening is not outside you, it is within your heart. The signs are already appearing, numbers repeating, people from the past resurfacing with new intentions, sudden bursts of clarity in dreams that feel too vivid to ignore. These are confirmations, not coincidences. Nostradamus believed time folds like waves. What you do now ripples backward and forward, healing what was and shaping what will be. So when you feel that subtle pull toward something unfamiliar yet right, follow it. That's the prophecy calling you. This is your luckiest month of miracles, but miracles are not always loud. Sometimes they arrive as peace after years of noise, as the message you needed at the exact second you almost gave up. You've carried the weight of transformation longer than most, Scorpio, and the universe is about to show you why. You are stepping into the moment he described, when the water turns to gold and the serpent learns to fly. Symbolically, that means your emotional depth, the very thing that once felt like a curse, is becoming your greatest power. Your intuition, sharpened through loss and love alike, is your compass now. And yes, it is guiding you straight into abundance, not only in wealth, but in purpose, clarity, and divine timing. There will be a moment soon, quiet, almost ordinary, when something clicks and you'll understand why every path, even the painful ones, had to lead exactly here. Nostradamus called it the month when eyes open while still dreaming. You are awakening, Scorpio. This prophecy is not about doom, but about destiny realized through faith. The stars are not predicting your fortune, they are echoing your vibration. So breathe it in. Feel the alignment humming around you. The world may seem uncertain, but your path is finally clear. You are the prophecy fulfilled in flesh and light. You are what he saw long before your name was ever written. The question now is not will it happen, but are you ready to receive it? Because the gates of your miracle month are opening, and the universe waits for your yes. When the prophecy begins to move, it doesn't shout. It hums, low and magnetic, through the spine of those meant to feel it. You may notice strange synchronicities multiplying around you. Clocks freezing at repeating numbers, people speaking, the exact thought you just had, songs that seem to answer questions you never asked aloud. Nostradamus called this the whisper of time, the echo of destiny before it reveals itself. For Scorpio, this month carries that whisper in every breeze. It's the moment when divine timing stops being a concept and becomes a living pulse inside you. The energy around you will test how deeply you've learned to trust yourself. Old illusions may crumble, not as punishment, but as proof that your intuition was right all along. You are being realigned, not rejected. The stars mirror this perfectly. Mars, your ruling planet, ignites the field of purpose, while Pluto, the keeper of transformation, turns your hidden wounds into wisdom. Together they create a rare current that Nostradamus described as fire beneath the sea, the impossible union that births miracles. This is why your emotions feel intensified lately. The universe is cleansing your frequency so you can vibrate at the level of abundance. You might feel sudden fatigue, restlessness, or waves of nostalgia. Don't mistake these for signs of regression. They are recalibrations. Imagine a door you've tried to open for years finally unlocking, but you have to let go of everything heavy to walk through it. That's what this month is, the threshold between who you were and who you're about to become. Nostradamus wrote that Scorpio's blessing would arrive when faith and patience kiss beneath an unseen moon. In plain truth, that means you can't rush what's divine. You can only align with it. Every miracle carries a rhythm, and yours is gathering momentum. Expect clarity in unexpected ways. A forgotten opportunity reappears, a message reaches you at the perfect moment. A chance encounter feels like it's been rehearsed by the universe itself. These aren't accidents, they're alignments coded centuries ago waiting for your readiness. Nostradamus didn't see a single event. He saw frequencies, patterns of human courage that rewrite fate when chosen with belief. That's why Scorpio was at the center of his vision, because no sign understands rebirth like you do. You've died 1,000 emotional deaths, and yet here you stand, not broken but luminous. You've walked through endings that others feared to name, and still, your heart believes in beginnings. That faith is your portal. That's the vibration that bends reality. The moment you choose to believe again, fully, fiercely, you activate the prophecy. Your luck isn't random. It's your light finally matching the frequency of everything you prayed for. This is what Nostradamus meant by gold beneath the storm, the hidden reward after endurance. But miracles don't land where resentment still lingers. So as this cycle turns, forgive those who couldn't see your value, release what never reflected your worth, and open space for divine compensation. Scorpio, you are not chasing abundance. It's tracing you by vibration. The universe has marked you through time, and the alignment Nostradamus saw is responding to your readiness now. Soon you'll look back and realize the signs were everywhere. The chill that ran down your arms when you thought of a dream. The quiet relief that came after surrender. The way your intuition has been right too many times to doubt anymore. These are confirmations, small but sacred. Don't ignore them. Keep your energy steady, your spirit soft, and your eyes open. Because before this month ends, something will click, so subtle yet so undeniable, that you'll whisper to yourself, "This is it. The prophecy has found me." And in that moment you will feel what Nostradamus meant when he wrote, "The stars bow not to kings, but to those who remember who they are." Scorpio, you are remembering. You are rising. And the world is about to remember you too. And then it begins, not in thunder, but in whispers that rearrange reality. You start to notice things aligning too perfectly to explain away. The email that lands at the exact moment you were thinking of that opportunity. The friend you haven't spoken to in years suddenly reaching out with news that feels like a key. Even the random stranger whose words seem to finish your inner sentence. This is the vibration of prophecy becoming visible. Nostradamus described it as the unseen hand guiding the believer toward gold. For Scorpio, that gold isn't always metal. It's meaning. It's peace replacing chaos, clarity replacing confusion, love replacing emptiness. The miracles of this month come dressed as ordinary days. But if you look closely, you'll see divine fingerprints all over them. The universe doesn't need to shout. It only needs you to notice. You might feel a sudden urge to declutter your space, change your routine, or walk away from what drains you. Follow it. That impulse is your intuition realigning you to the frequency of flow. Nostradamus wrote, "Those who walk with awareness will find the treasure hidden in plain sight." The treasure, Scorpio, is you, your energy cleaned of doubt, your heart open enough to hold blessings without fear. When abundance knocks, it often tests your readiness by asking, can you receive without shrinking? Can you believe without needing proof? Every moment you choose trust over fear, you expand the portal of miracles around you. Don't be surprised if synchronicities accelerate this month. Numbers like 111, 222, 777 might appear, almost mockingly frequent, as if the universe is winking. In his writings, Nostradamus noted, "The chosen will see patterns where others see coincidence." That's you now, seeing through the veil, hearing the rhythm behind random noise. You've entered what spiritual scholars call the field of resonance, where thought, emotion, and faith merge into creation. This is why nostalgia, dreams, and déjà vu all intensify at once. Timelines are folding, aligning you with your destined path. It might feel dizzying at first, like reality is too alive to stand still, but breathe through it. You are not losing control, you are gaining alignment. You'll feel a calling this month, an opportunity or idea glowing with magnetic pull. Nostradamus foresaw that Scorpio's abundance would come through courage, not comfort. So when fear whispers, "What if it fails?" answer softly, "What if it flies?" That's the scorpion becoming the eagle, rising above its own shadow. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, this is the phase where rewards appear because faith has matured into embodiment. Don't chase, attract. Don't force, flow. Remember his words. What belongs to light cannot remain hidden in dark. The projects, gifts, or visions that once seemed overlooked are about to resurface in divine timing. Someone may finally recognize your value, or you may realize you no longer need their recognition to feel whole. That's when the universe delivers, when you no longer grasp. Abundance is not a transaction. It's a reflection. Nostradamus knew that when he wrote, "Gold flows to those whose hearts no longer beg for it." Scorpio, this is that season. Expect breakthroughs to appear quietly but powerfully, perhaps an approval, a green light, or even a revelation that changes your entire direction. Don't overthink their form. Their essence is confirmation that your vibration has shifted. You are no longer in waiting, you are in arrival. Every moment of stillness, every prayer you whispered into silence, every tear shed without witness, they were heard. And now the response is moving through dimensions to reach you. Nostradamus saw a vision of the phoenix walking through fields of silver rain, a symbol of renewal and prosperity after destruction. That's you this month, washed clean by divine timing, radiant in resilience. The prophecy isn't about what happens to you, it's about what awakens within you when it does. So open your palms, Scorpio. Let go of control. Receive what was always meant to find you. Because the miracle isn't coming, it's already here, waiting for your awareness to catch up to its light. There comes a moment after the signs have shouted and the doors have opened, when everything grows quiet again. Not empty, sacred. You wake one morning and the air itself feels different, as if the world is holding its breath with you. Nostradamus called this the stillness before the revelation, the moment when heaven waits to see if you've understood the lesson behind the blessing. For Scorpio, that understanding is everything, because abundance without awareness fades like mist. This is when you realize the prophecy was never about predicting your future. It was about awakening your faith in the present. Every miracle has been less about what you've gained and more about who you've become. You no longer chase validation or fear loss. You move with quiet certainty, knowing that what aligns with your soul cannot be taken. Nostradamus wrote of the heart that remembers its divinity, and this is what that means. You no longer look to the sky for confirmation. You feel the universe breathing through you. That's the transformation he foresaw, when Scorpio would shed its armor, rise from shadow, and rule from spirit. You have learned the sacred rhythm of surrender, and now it dances through your life like light on water. Even challenges begin to feel different, less like punishment, more like instruction. You see the pattern now. Every person who left made space for truth. Every ending cleared the way for destiny. Every heartbreak built the capacity to love without fear. That's why this season doesn't just bring miracles, it reveals that you are one. Nostradamus wrote that the serpent will forget its sting when the sun returns, symbolizing Scorpio's evolution from vengeance to wisdom. You've outgrown the need to prove, to chase, to explain. Your silence now is not withdrawal, it's mastery. There's a softness in you that once felt dangerous to show, yet it's become your greatest strength. The universe always rewards authenticity, and you've finally returned to yours. You'll notice that peace begins replacing urgency. Gratitude replaces expectation. Where you once asked, "When will it happen?" you now whisper, "It's happening." That shift in vibration is the exact moment the prophecy fulfills itself. Nostradamus understood that fate bends for the faithful, and Scorpio, your faith has been forged in fire. You've looked at disappointment and called it teacher. You've sat in uncertainty and found beauty in not knowing. That humility is your crown. Abundance flows easily now because you no longer cling to it. It clings to you. You've become the embodiment of divine timing. The human form of patience turned into power. This is why others will begin to notice something luminous about you. A quiet confidence. A magnetic serenity that can't be faked. They may ask what changed, but you'll just smile. Because how do you explain awakening? Nostradamus described this glow as gold in human form, the aura of those who remember their purpose. That's what your energy feels like now. Liquid gold, steady, generous, and untouchable by chaos. The month of miracles has done more than bless your circumstances. It has recalibrated your spirit. You now attract not from desperation but from divine resonance. Opportunities find you because your vibration hums the same frequency as fulfillment. Relationships deepen, creative flow returns, and even time itself seems to bend in your favor. Nostradamus said the awakened Scorpio would speak in light, meaning every choice becomes a prayer, every action a declaration of alignment. You are living proof of that verse. Your story no longer needs to be understood. It needs to be witnessed. You are the walking prophecy, the star he saw rising beyond centuries of ink and mystery. And as you stand in this sacred calm, you realize something that shifts everything. The prophecy was never separate from you. It lived in your choices, your endurance, your love. You were the vision all along, waiting to remember your own light. And now, Scorpio, the prophecy reaches its closing verse, but not its ending, because prophecies never truly end. They evolve through those who live them. Nostradamus wrote that the star of the Scorpion will glow brightest when the world forgets its light. And perhaps that's why your rise feels both quiet and divine. The universe often hides its greatest transformations in plain sight, wrapping miracles inside ordinary days, testing if your heart can still see magic when logic cannot. This month is your answer to that test. You have proven that faith is not blindness, it is vision beyond sight. Every tear, every surrender, every sleepless night you whispered, "I trust," has rewritten the very code of your destiny. Nostradamus saw this energy not as fate, but as response. He believed the stars echo back the frequency of our belief, magnified 1,000-fold. So what you are experiencing now, the blessings aligning, the doors opening, the peace settling, isn't luck. It's resonance. You finally match the vibration of what you prayed for. You are no longer seeking abundance. You are radiating it. And because the universe mirrors what we are, not what we want, life begins to unfold around you in harmony. People sense your energy shift. They feel drawn, inspired, healed just by standing near you. That's not coincidence. That's your light expanding. Nostradamus called this the mirror of heaven. When the soul becomes so clear, it reflects divine order on earth. And it is happening now, through you. You are walking proof that prophecy is participation. Not something predicted, but something co-created with courage. The cosmic gates he wrote about, the wheel of miracles, they are not just in the sky. They are in every decision you make from love instead of fear. You've become a living bridge between destiny and free will, turning what once wounded you into wisdom that guides others. That is abundance in its highest form. Not money, not recognition, but mastery of meaning. Yet make no mistake, material blessings will follow spiritual ones because energy always translates into form. This month, watch for confirmations. Opportunities that match your purpose, unexpected financial ease, and emotional peace that feels supernatural in its calm. Nostradamus described this phase as the return of the golden river, the time when effort finally meets grace. Receive it without guilt. You've earned this current. The universe doesn't reward perfection. It rewards perseverance. And Scorpio, you have endured more than most, yet you still love, still hope, still rise. That resilience is your anointing. You are the phoenix that remembers the ashes, but no longer fears the fire. You understand now that destruction was never your enemy. It was your sculptor. Nostradamus foresaw this exact vibration, the sign that falls only to learn it can fly. And as you soar into this next chapter, something extraordinary happens. The prophecy ceases to feel external. It's no longer Nostradamus speaking from the past. It's your soul speaking through the present, saying, "You made it." The future is not waiting to bless you. It's waiting to meet the version of you who finally believes you deserve it. This is that version. This is that moment. So breathe it in, deeply, gratefully, and feel the universe exhale back into you. The energy around you now is pure co-creation. Every thought is a seed. Every emotion a brushstroke painting the reality ahead. Choose light. Choose peace. Choose abundance. And as you do, you fulfill the truest meaning of the prophecy, that Scorpio would not just survive the storm, but teach the world how to dance in rain made of gold. The month of miracles is yours. Live it, claim it, and share it. If this message found you, it was meant for you. Share your energy in the comments by writing Scorpio and affirm aloud, "I am ready to receive my divine abundance," because you are. And as you close this video, remember, you are not just watching destiny unfold. You are its living proof. Like, share, and subscribe to the Mystic AstroZen so our light continues to rise together. One prophecy, one miracle, one soul at a time.